In this video, I'm scaling all 3 towers in City of Tears, except the floor is lava. Now, we should probably start on the rules. For the first one, this is where I start, this is where I end. If I'm on a platform like this, I can stand on it, but one like this, it's touching the wall, which is connected to the ground, so no. If I jump out of a room and spawn in a new one and start on the ground, that's fine, but I have to leave it, and that's the only spot I can stand on. Let's start the first tower. And also, they are individual clips. I just spliced them together to look as close as possible. This is not to lie and say I got it first try. I did not. It's just so that you guys don't have to see all of my failed attempts. And a few times I think I might have hit the ground, but the Monarch wing still went out, so I don't think that counted, because it would just do a regular jump if I hadn't hit the ground. Or sorry, if I had hit the ground. Which it still let me do Monarch wings. So it meant that I was technically still in the air. This enemy I just kind of tricked over there. And I pogoed that, got onto here. Mantis Claw, and I did a lot of quilt parkour. I found that this challenge really made me use of all the mechanics in this game, especially pogoing, which was pretty fun, honestly. The annoying part about this challenge is levers cannot be pogoed, which would prove very difficult later when trying to do elevators. And I counted those things in the middle as parts of the ground, because even though they are suspended, they're still being touched by ropes which are touching the ground. So yeah, I just didn't let myself do that. There are some really close calls, but after a while, and a lot of stressful pogos here because of how small this place is, I got there. This is the start for the second one, this is the end. So I started, go out onto here because I can. I pogoed that and dashed right in. Now that I'm here, I just had to get onto the elevator and start going up. Now, I am able to use this, many elevators here, because I don't have to for all of it, but it's a lot faster and much, much, much easier. Nevertheless, these levers are so annoying because you'll end up hitting the wrong thing while hitting the right thing, and it just disables it. Okay, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Let's just get on with the video. And I had to come up here because going to that side brings you to the wrong place. And this is the way that I have to go for this challenge. So I followed it, pogoed there, and got into this room. And this part's very easy because there are floating platforms nearly everywhere. Well, at least everywhere I need to go. Here, I was just able to do that, get onto the elevator, go up. Now, this part, well, in a second here, I guess you'll see. I'll tell you in a sec here when it actually happens. Just waiting, accidentally hit my head. But while falling down onto this lever, I'm pretty sure I hit the ground. But I don't know 100%, so I just decided to keep going and go up the elevator. So, I got through here. Now, you might think it's weird that I'm not using Crystal Heart when I could make stuff so much easier. I'm only using Crystal Heart where it is going to be absolutely mandatory, which happens, I think, twice. Anyways, I got through here, and I didn't have to use the elevator here, which is very good. And it took me so long to get this without touching the ground, because, wow, this part is hard for that. But anyways, yeah, I got through that room, and I was, I think, just one room away from being at the end. It took me a ton of tries, but I made it. At least, yeah, now I made it. So now, for the third one, this is the starting, this is the ending point. This is the one that has all of the mandatory Crystal Hearts, none of the other parts do. You know, they might actually not be mandatory, but it would be incredibly difficult to figure out a way to do it. And I think one of the parts is, if those things weren't there, that would have been the run dead. Well, I guess I could have used Crystal Heart, but that would have been another mandatory one. That part took me a surprisingly long time to figure out. Don't know why. And this part, it took me a while, but this is one of the mandatory Crystal Hearts, so I used it. And I just got up here. It would have been possible, but the enemies I had killed, and I wasn't going to wait for them to respawn. So I just used Crystal Heart. But it is possible without Crystal Heart. Got past here, and this is another Crystal Heart part, because I tried pogoing all this stuff. I'm pretty sure none of it can be pogoed. Maybe if the enemies were still alive, that would be possible. And then there's another mandatory, so I guess 3 mandatory Crystal Hearts. And then it was pretty simple to get up to the top. Yeah, wow, that was a big sneeze. I don't know why I kept that in the video. I should have probably taken the volume out there. Whatever. I'm recording on an iPhone that is showing a TV right now and it's propped up. Whatever. But yeah, there you have it. Bye.